Most businesses do something to manage a really effective pipeline. But actually, how are we analysing that pipeline and interpreting that pipeline in order to understand what our risks and opportunities are? Well, the one way of doing that is to benchmark your opportunities and leads and take a look at whether they meet the criteria of the 5 characteristics of really great quality pipelines. So characteristic number 1 is volume. How many individual people and or prospects do you have in your active pipeline at any one time? You need to ensure that there's a certain number of new business contacts being engaged with on a weekly and monthly basis, a certain number of existing accounts being connected with and nurtured, a certain number of quotations that are coming through at any one time. If you don't have a good spread of the right volume of business at each stage in your customer journey, you'll struggle to hit the outcomes you need to hit. Second area is that spread of business. When you look at your organization's pipeline, do you see as many prospects as you do quality opportunities, as you have proposals to follow up, as you have account management reviews to complete? If you don't have growth opportunities coming at each stage in your customer journey from both prospective customers, warm customers, and existing customers, then there's not enough consistency of spread across that pipeline, and you really need to dial up your activity in one of those areas. So, the other characteristic of really great quality pipeline is accuracy. When I look at an individual person's or a business's pipeline, I need to know that the data in there is absolutely correct. I need to know that the last contact date is very clearly marked. I need to know that I can see the communication that they have in place. I need to know that the value of that opportunity or customer is correct, and any details around potential conversion and close dates are accurate. If your pipeline is not accurate, you cannot use it to predict the future or to direct the present. What you do when you come into the office on any given day should be directly related to delivering the best quality of customer journey. If you don't have an accurate record of that journey, it's impossible to take control of it effectively. Point number 4, when we're looking to interrogate our healthy pipeline, is to ensure there is no stagnation. So at each stage in your customer journey, you should have some really clear guidelines around the volume and quantity of contact. So if you agree in your business that proposals should be followed up within 1 working day, stagnation would be all of those people who've had to wait too. If you have a number of people sitting at account management stage who've had absolutely no review or contact from your business for over 3 months, those accounts are stagnating. If you have quotes, proposals, or tenders that are sitting in your pipeline and there's been no engagement with that organisation for 4 to 6 weeks, they are stagnating. Yeah, there should be very clear guidelines in your business around what the timeframes are for stagnation, and that will differ greatly depending on the market that you are in. But if your customers are not hearing something from you on a regular basis, your relationship with them is stagnating, and stagnant relationships do not bring results. And the 5th and final characteristic for really high quality pipeline is the diversity of that pipeline. Now, diversity means several things. Diversity means diversity of leads by source. So we have customers here who we've met from networking, and some that we've done through prospecting, and some that we've done through our email marketing, and some we've connected with on LinkedIn. So we know we're using all of our marketing channels effectively. Diversity means we have a good spread of the products that we're looking to sell or the services that we're looking to offer, making sure that we are spreading our talent and our products and our benefits across the organizations that we're working with. And finally, we're talking about diversity of customer journey. We are talking about whether your customers, over the course of a 3 to 6 month engagement with you, are likely to receive endless emails with very little other communication, whether they get a weekly phone call asking them whether they're ready to buy yet and very little else besides, whether you send a LinkedIn reminder every 3 or 4 days asking them if they still want that meeting and do very little else besides. The really important thing here is that diversity matters in customer experience. If you want to have a really well-rounded relationship with your customers, you need to be drip feeding information by letter, by social media, by email, by face-to-face networking events, through the telephone, through personal email campaigns. You need to be thinking about at least 5 to 7 different streams of communication that are relevant for your business and using them regularly. And whether it's a YouTube channel, a LinkedIn voice note, or a regular newsletter that you send, you need to be available and accessible in a variety of different media. So, what I would advocate you do at this stage in order to really understand your pipeline health is to start to ask yourself some quality questions in these 5 areas. Do I have a really good volume of new business leads coming into my pipeline? How many valuable leads did I add last month? Yeah, these are the type of questions that you should be asking of all of these 5 criteria to get the answers that will tell you what you can do to get better results out of the same amount of effort.